trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. Trust me, 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 get your heart out. Trust me, trust me, get your heart out. Trust me, trust me, trust me, get your heart out. Trust me, trust me, get your heart out. Trust me, trust me, trust me, get your heart out. Trust me, trust me, get your heart out. Trust me, trust me, trust me, get your heart out. Trust me. Trust me. Takes a shower, brushes his teeth for the second time, shaves, and proceeds to one of his favorite restaurants. Then I finally see this certain person in person for the first time in my life, and it's Isman. Fireworks. He's pretty hot, not gorgeous, but attractive. Okay, good body, decent dress. We started talking and she apologized profusely and felt so bad, and we started talking and laughing, and it became a very, I don't know, like it was like we were like, I know it seems bizarre, but it was like we were falling in love. It was crazy. Like we were falling in love. It was crazy. You go to the restaurant, enter the restaurant, and we barely eat. We barely eat. We barely eat. You go to the restaurant, enter the restaurant, and we barely eat. It wouldn't like we were embraced the whole good. Trust me, get your heart out. Trust me. Trust me, get your heart out. Trust me, trust me. Trust me, get your heart out. Trust me. Trust me, get your heart out. Trust me, 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 trust me. She was not less good. She was wonderful. There was no cocaine involved. Not at dinner. Then I go, then she takes me to meet her friends. And then we decided to go to the strip club. Don't mind, they were at the strip club. I didn't get any lap dance. Don't mind, she dragged me out. She just dragged me out of the place. And then we got to a Yale game, went back to her place, and had a lovely time. Not bad but a duke, huh? Not bad but a duke, huh? Anyway, she's a wonderful person. She made me very happy. You know, that just since we've been, we've had wonderful conversations, and this person is actually a lot more intelligent than people give her credit. So I have 3 other dates. I might just call them all off. That's what I told this woman. I would be content. I don't even care if you lose me to me or not. I mean, look at me. I'm in the incredible fucking shape. Trust me, get your heart out. Trust me. Trust me, get your heart out. Trust me, trust me, get your heart out. Trust me, trust me, get your heart out. Trust me, get your heart out. Trust me, trust me, get your heart out. Trust me, trust me, get your heart out. Trust me. Please be honest with me. Sodomy. I don't mean beautiful. I don't mean lie. I don't mean super chat over John I. I don't mean beautiful. I don't mean poor. Super chat Shuli Show 2 days before. I don't mean beautiful. I don't mean lie. I don't mean super chat over John I. I don't mean beautiful. I don't mean poor. Super chat Shuli Show 2 days before. I don't mean beautiful. I don't mean lie. I don't mean super chat over John I. I don't mean beautiful. I don't mean poor. Super chat Shuli Show 2 days before. I don't mean beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I don't mean lie. Very big lie. Lie, lie. Very big lie. Broken I am, broken brain, broken penis, broken brain, broken finger, broken brain, broken asshole, broken brain, broken I am, broken brain, smelly penis, broken brain, smelly finger, broken brain, broken. I don't mean beautiful. I don't mean lie. I don't mean super chat over John I don't mean beautiful. I don't mean poor. Super chat Shuli Show 2 days before. I don't mean beautiful. I don't mean lie. I don't mean super chat over John I don't mean beautiful. I don't mean poor. Super chat Shuli Show 2 days before. Me expect big super chats out of me. Can you show me a picture? I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I was bullied as a child. I was bullied as a father. But in elementary school, that is an act of violence. They all hate fucking with my guests, fucking with my friends, fucking with my family. That is an act of violence. I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I done was life saved, I done was kids saved, I done was Facebook, I done was Instagram, I done was LinkedIn, I done was phone number having a Twitter war. I done was life saved, I done was kids saved, I done was Facebook, I done was Instagram, I done was LinkedIn, I done was phone number having a Twitter war. I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I'm old school. I don't believe in anonymity.
It's time for the Uncle Rico Show. It's time for the Uncle Rico Show. So chug a course, cause here we go. It's time.
Boom!
We're doing it.
They're all gone.
It's just me. It's just me tonight. So you can tune out if you want, but if you do, you're gonna miss a nice little chunk of material from John's stand-up set last night with the great Ricky Melton. Shout out to Ricky Melton. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the world famous Uncle Rico Show with your world famous Uncle Rico host. My name is Shuli, and as some would say, look at you. Welcome tonight. We got a little bit of a bonus Rico because there's a lot going on. There's a lot of people talking, people DMing me, texting me. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? Is it true this? Is that true? Is Frog gay? Yes, to that last one. And a new cameo as well. Did I mention that? Hello. So we got a lot of fun stuff ready for you tonight. Welcome, everybody. Just under 800 at tip-off. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify. You know when we're live. And get yourself a membership. I suggest Tier 2 because you get 3 bonus shows a week with Tier 2. You get access to the Discord. You get archives. And you get to join us for the raid, which we will be doing right after this. So get your Tier 2 memberships. If you can't swing Tier 2, there's always Tier 1. You get access to the Discord archives. You'll get 2 bonus shows a week. And if you can't swing that, turn on accept gifted memberships. We put a link in the description. Maybe somebody as sweet and as kind as RDC Anthony will gift a membership. Thank you. So go turn that on and welcome. Let's get to some super chats. And yes, to answer a question, we have the entire set. We have it all. We will be playing a portion for you tonight. And we will be playing everything tomorrow night when the boys return. Mike has a gig. Zen is recording his special tonight. And the boss, Anthony Cumia, will be joining us tomorrow night. I booked him last night. It was a tough negotiation during Call of Duty, but I locked it down. So we're excited. I've listened to the set. We all have. It's good. You'll hear the clip tonight. Trust me. You'll just this taste. You're gonna be like, oh. It's going to feel, this one bit feels like the entire set. It's that brutal. Yeah, it was a chalupa. Thank you. That's how we're kicking it off. Okay. Zen, why'd you eat Haku Meng's Taco Bell? Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Rico on the phone, Lions on TV. Go Lions, FSJ. I heard the average ticket price for the Lions game was $900. They better win. They better win. On the kid's guide to the internet, it left out a few steps. Call Al Sparks, have him travel 4 hours to your home to show you how to plug in an Ethernet cable. Woody, good to see you, pal. Thank you.
We should track down that episode for a blunder.
Yes, please. Yes, because he describes John's bedroom and he's just horrified, and John's laughing hysterically about it. Thank you, OJ. We couldn't do it without you. Coach Chris Hall, thank you. Thanks, OJ. Thanks. Good evening, boys. Good evening, chat. Good evening, Fancy Hippo. How are you? Good to see you, as always, gentlemen. Walt wasn't frozen. Let's go. He's in a football frenzy mood. STDJ shows up at many people's homes to talk. One person does that to him. He calls the cops. He's a hypocrite and a pussy boy. Yeah, I thought that was fantastic. Look, I don't condone anybody going to anybody's home. I've said numerous times, John, do not come here. It's not going to end well for you. Not just John, but anybody that's looking to, to show up for nefarious reasons. Don't do it. That being said, Chad did it because John threatened to do it numerous times. And Chad was like, all right, I'll call your bluff. I'll show up to your shit, which you got to respect him for that. And he did. And when he showed up, John, the story that I've heard is John immediately called the local Cape Coral police, which, again, I spoke to Chad, and he informed me that the sergeant there is very familiar with John, and not in a good way, that John calls weekly numerous times and is a pain in the ass. So he apparently told the police he's in fear of his life and told the cops he was working, Chad was working at a gig, and then they had to call the club and let them know that that there's a guy in fear of his life, and Chad is in that town where Chad's performing, and the club canceled him. So it cost him the gig, but again, it just goes to show, I always have said this, I've always said this, that his threats are what scare him. His warnings, all that shit, that's what he fears. Calling people's parents, putting up pictures of family, that's all shit he's terrified of. And that's why it's the first shit he goes to. So Chad was just like, all right, let's play your game. I've been there. I can relate to what Chad's doing. So, good for him. And it shows, confirmed, 100%, no doubt, he's a giant pussy. Or does it? Because we have a little cameo here from today, if I'm not mistaken, Frog.
I believe so, yes.
Where John addresses the issue. But before we play that, can we give some love to the Johnsons, giving love all over the internet?
My dick.
I'll suck your dick.
Oh, hey, beautiful man, me.
And
Josh and Kim Johnson are not those people in those pictures. That's all made up.
yeah, are they real now? Are they real now? I know Chad knows they're real. How about everybody else? How about you show some fucking respect? Goddamn Marine and his wife. Thank you, guys. Melissa, another goddamn respect. Show her some goddamn respect. Cutie patootie. Goddamn right.
But at least you still don't have AIDS.
Thank you, William Hung Melendez. Solo show, just like doing it with s'mores. Exactly. Shout out over 1,000 people. He's over 1,000 by himself. Yeah. I meant good evening, boy. Skull. Thank you. I'll take it. They'll take it in spirit. A better stand-up, John or Arthur from The Joker? Well, let me play you what one of the bits from last night, and you tell me. How about that? How about Dabble Babble becoming a member? Is that tier
Behind my
2?
paywall.
Is that tier 2, Frog?
I didn't catch it. I'm sorry. What, you think I'm sitting here looking at the chat the whole show?
Sounded like you were.
You do think I'm looking at the chat the whole show, don't you?
It sounded like you were talking back, but I know you wouldn't do that.
No,
That's
to you.
fucking disgusting, dude.
Thank you, Aaron. This Coach Aaron. Send Clearwater Chad the link. Yeah, we're good. We're good over here. We will never tune out. TSN for life. Thank you. Thank you. Where's Mike? Jets playoff game. Shout out to West Coast Puff in the house.
Do they have a game? Is that why he said he had a
No.
gig? Do they have a game tonight?
No, this is playoffs. Jets never have a game this time of year, ever. I'm so scared. Wait, you have no idea. First, let's start with the cameo. Let's start with this cameo because I want to hear. Wait till you hear this shit. If you haven't seen it yet, wait till you hear this fucking bullshit. And I haven't heard the whole thing. I just saw a clip somebody posted. I think it was Smooth posted it on Twitter. But the portion I heard, I can tell you, it's just chock full of bullshit. Let's go.
Hi, Carrie.
Whoa.
This is the world famous Stuttering John Melendez. Now, you know how the poorly educated.
Can I just throw this theory out that he works in some sort of construction during the day or some sort of labor?
Day
Like-
labor.
Yeah, like it looks like he's gonna give labor, but why wear a hat like that out in public anywhere? You wear that to paint or something. All right, let's go. Sorry.
Hi, Carrie. This is the world famous Stuttering John Melendez. Now, you know how the poorly educated.
Sorry, one more time. He's got some major milkers action going on. If you focus down, go ahead.
Get grifted and fooled by compulsive liars? Well, you must be part of the poorly educated.
Also, if you're gonna do a cameo, John, at least address what. If you're gonna answer a question, then at least read out the question so the people who are watching this video will know what the fuck you're talking about, what you're answering. Was this a request? Did they? You got to read the. He probably didn't like what they said, so he won't read it, but he'll do an editorial on it.
And fooled by compulsive liars? Well, you must be part of the poorly educated. Because I never called a cop saying I feared for my life. That's a load of horseshit.
Does he think? What does he think when he says it like that? People go, "Oh, okay, so this guy's telling the truth now. He's talking to me like I'm a retarded child, so he must be telling the truth."
Shuli, if not, why call the cops and ask them to trespass Chad? If you're not, you're just like,
Right.
hey, there's some random person on my porch, go trespass them.
Right, but also, if you're gonna go on for years and tell people that you back down from no one, you fear nothing, then you open the door and you address the situation. You're well within your rights. It's your property. You think if John ever makes the mistake to show up here, you think I'm just going to sit inside and call the cops? It's going to get handled without a doubt. And if cops show up, it'll be because he called them, not me. We don't like to bother the police out here. People tend to handle things themselves.
It's bullshit. But you believe it, don't you? You're going to believe a guy with a criminal record longer than a CVS receipt, instead of believing the guy that got in the ring with crazy fucking cabbie.
Is it possible that, am I crazy, but did he age 10 years in like since he left? Oh, it's the filter. That's what it is. God damn. Is there stock I could invest in just the StreamYard filter? My God, what an amazing, amazing feat of technology that is.
Why? Because you're a big pussy boy. You're a big pussy boy. Now let's go over the facts, shall we?
Ugh.
I was in Boca Raton Thursday and Thursday night. Spent some time with my good buddy at the Boca Black Box. I stayed over in Boca Raton and then left in the afternoon.
Can you check, Frog or Andy, if there was a show Thursday night at the Boca Black Box?
Sure can.
Because it seems odd to me that he would go to Boca without having a show, unless there was something in it for him. Maybe there was somebody there that he wanted to go talk to. Or is he buttering up the owner for what? I mean, the guy already made the mistake of booking him for the gig.
Comedian Phil Johnson.
Yeah, I don't. Not
Familiar with his work?
Not at the moment. I feel like I will be. But interesting. But no, that he's not begging for a spot. He's in. Like he has a booked show. He has a weekend at the smaller room, right?
Yes, while a Led Zeppelin band plays next door.
That's right. Competing shows. There's a Led Zeppelin cover band next door during a stand-up performance.
To drive to St. Petersburg for my stand-up gig with comedian Ricky Melton. Now that's all documented, and Baby Fatso knew I was not going to be home. That's why he came by my house.
Which, let's just say this is true, okay, that he was in Boca. Why? How is it every time I stop, it's a photo op? But then why call and say you're in fear for your life and get the guy's gig canceled? If you're not home, if you're not in town, what are you in fear of?
That's a good point, Shuli.
Thank you.
Also, well, there's
Yeah.
a pick. If you put him in an old folks home and you had people come and try and pick out the person that doesn't belong, I don't think he'd get picked out.
No.
He belongs.
They'd be like, something started early with this guy and they put him in here, you know?
Right.
So you could believe in horseshit. I'll prefer to believe in the truth. When this is the third person this week who've shown up to my house. Joey C taped something to my door. Now I got to get Goo Gone and hope that the tape doesn't remove any of the brand new paint.
Oh, you're going to have to get a crew out there to repair that, dude. Oh, this better not be that really good Scotch tape. What a fucking what did he say? This is 3 people hooves come to my house. Joey C taped something. Chad taped something. What are they supposed to do? Leave it on the ground like an animal?
From my brand new house that I bought with my brand new own money. My own money.
My brand new own money. I got to hear that again. Hold on.
That I bought with my brand new own money. My own money.
What?
Chadley rents an apartment in the shithole.
See, again, it's a telemarketing script. It's all the same things. Where does he live? What kind of car does he drive? What does he make a year? Is he married? Does he have any kids? It's the same fucking checklist every time. And for the most part, everyone that's his enemy has a better checklist than him in all that criteria. Look at his pupils. Look how tiny they are. Am I crazy? Can you get
there's
an
something going on
enhanced?
there.
Yeah, can you get an enhanced photo of that, or like, can we get the lab on this?
You bet.
Thank you. 7-0 Detroit. In case anybody's wondering, that's wild. Roll up.
Part of Tampa. Now, let's
Wow, look at that, dog. Man, no wonder the hair's stuck to the side of his head. We have such a photo. We got a photo shoot from this video today. I like it.
get back to the facts. Again, Joey C taped something on my door. Chadley tapes a whole thing trashing the transgender community. Now, you might be in favor of not defending the marginalized. Well, I would rather defend them.
Boo! You suck.
Oh, that is dog shit.
Boo. I'm here to stand up for the marginalized. Yeah, wait till you hear that set, folks.
And I don't want anyone taping anything to my fucking door or stealing my license plate like they did or pouring.
Who stole his license plate?
I don't know, but you know that's bullshit.
Right, because on that thing the Cardiff did, he blurred out his license plate. There was a photo. The guy, the officer, the animal officer, which makes it sound like it's a cop that's an animal. But you know what I'm talking about. Animal control. He took pictures of everything. Cardiff did a whole breakdown on it. And we will watch that Sunday with the boss and the boys. I don't want to blow our load on that tonight. It's just me by myself. Everybody wants to watch that. It shows how the setup is for his cats. Here I will tell you this, thanks to the amazing work of Cardiff Electric. The food and water are in Cat's bed, in John's bedroom, as well as the litter boxes. So the cats never leave that room, and neither does that odor.
Trash on my lawn like they did. I had 3 people visit me this week.
Hold on. Somebody put trash on his lawn?
Or stealing my license plate like they did, or pouring trash on my lawn like they did.
It's probably, they poured cat litter and cat shit on my lawn. Can you believe this? And empty cans.
I had 3 people visit me this week. I'm a private citizen. I'm out of the Dabbleverse, so leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, meanwhile, we're at 2 minutes and 59 seconds of you talking about nothing but the Dabbleverse on Cameo. Fucking idiot.
Stuttering John, before I say it, Gagia, let's just say I've never backed down from a fight in my life. And that's a fact, Jack. Stuttering John saying, Gagia.
Delusional. I could see the fear in him. He's terrified. It's all crumbling. You had a chance. You had a chance to be everything you've been saying you are. To be the man. And what'd you do? You hid behind a cop, same way you hid behind security at the Borgata. Come on. What are we talking about here, huh? You being a pussy? That's what we're talking about. Jess with a $10 super sticker. Thank you, Jess. Hello, Solo Shuli. Thank you, Fidget Fan. Hello to you. Thanks for working tonight, cuzzo. Hey, Frog.
Oh, hey, Froggy.
It took him a while because he's not just sitting here staring at chat, in case you guys are wondering. No, Mike, my pants are now a party. That's what I'm talking about. I-80 murderer Ray DeVito. That's the way it should be. Rev Fugly, let's go, shitheads. No Morse. So no fuck you, Mike Morse needed. Yeah, but it's always good to have one.
Fuck you, Mike Morse. Thanks.
You know what I mean? Do you have John's show from 6/29/24? Yes.
Yes.
I don't even have to ask Brock.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We've got it.
Why? What's on it? What do you need? I like when you got dates. I know something good. Something good's a brewing. I want in. Marzi, my brother. Thank you. This dude, he's a killer. Him, Looney Tunes critic, John Colludi. Love you.
Hello?
Hey, Shuli, just be whoops, I'm reading something that's not up. Thank you, John. Shuli, just be awesome with Invisible Mike Morse. Thank you, Gary. It's gonna be fine. I've done it for years. WLW Carpentry gift in one. Thank you.
Special fee.
Thank you. We're gonna get to the clip. Don't you worry, folks. 1,398 people in here, including the fake Johnsons. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify. Thank you for being here. Get yourself a membership, tier 1 or tier 2. We will be doing the raid tonight for tier 2 after this. John is the boy who cried troll when he was an actual when he has an actual emergency of some kind. The cops ain't going to show up. I, for one, am okay with that. Yeah, Yanks, and thank you for the 13 months. We were saying the same thing about deliveries, and it actually happened. Remember, that was one of my favorite things on the first season of the tapes, was him having to go meet the driver outside with his beer because he has signs on his door not to deliver. Remember that? It was fantastic. Every car, he's like, is that them? Nope, that's not them. He's selling hand jobs in the McDonald's parking lot. That's where he films his cameos. That and the Wi-Fi, both very embarrassing. 2 hair colors? Yeah, well, let's be honest here. That's why he's wearing the hat. He has seen the cameos without the hat.
100%.
It don't look good. He's now gone to the Vincent Imbesi School of Fashion, which is hot glue, staple gun, nail gun, whatever you got to do. Do not let that hat leave your head. The world famous Stuttering John is looking like a chubby lesbo. Go Redskins. Chachi's in. There's no way John isn't autistic. No, I don't think he's autistic at all. John looks like his mommy strapped him in his car seat and put his favorite hat on. All he needs is a pacifier. It's a ridiculous hat. It's a ridiculous hat.
We could probably make that happen, actually.
Yeah, that is true. Put a pacifier in his mouth. John is in his Frank from It's Always Sunny phase. He looks like a Downsy DeVito. John's the longest dare after school special ever. Thank you, Fuck Sauce. Lisa G. Sweet and Greed. I'm in a rabbit hole of Lisa G drama on Stern. Help. I love Lisa. We still keep in touch, man. She's a good egg. I think she's over at iHeart, I believe. She works over there. The Led Zeppelin cover band did a special cover for Stuttering John, Bullet Train to Heaven. Also, he has a Moses seatbelt cause that. Oh, because that thing is parting those tits. Yes, the Moses seatbelt. Carrie, that he didn't read my question in the cameo makes me fucking insane. So it was you, Carrie. What was your question? I'd love to know. You don't have to super chat. Just put it in the chat. His letter S's have been particularly moist lately. Yes. Could be the humidity in the car. You see, Stuttering John texted Joey C that if he comes back to his place, he'll put a bullet in his head. Sounds like Joey should be scared for his life. Now, have we confirmed that that's actually John?
Well, Joey thinks it's John. You know that people are quite capable of spoofing phone numbers to send a text message.
I just find it hard to believe that the guy who said I'm a pussy for talking about having a gun to defend my home and family would threaten to do that to somebody when he doesn't have one. And if he does, he didn't purchase it legally. Did he get a cut rate eye job? Is that why he left? No. I mean, the guys he'll have a lawsuit. That's his dream class action. The police took his plates unregistered. Yo. What? Is that possible?
I don't know. It's unlikely that somebody stole them. So that's either bullshit or the cops took them for some reason.
Still calling his 4-year-old house brand new. I hate him. That's a great point. I didn't even think about that. It's present day. John could travel back in time. If present day, John could travel back in time and give himself a sports almanac, we'll all be living in a nightmare world ruled by President Melendez. You ain't kidding, Tex. Thank you for 11 months. Brian, thank you, brother. Good to see you, my man. Brian K. BR Longhorn, you have to admit, he has a great look, right? It's a look. It's a look. It's like if you see that guy walking through the airport, you're definitely going to do a double take. Not because you think he's famous, but you go, that guy's going to be on the news at some point. Bold prediction, Stuttering John is out panhandling in the heat before his videos, sweat, clothes, hat, etc. I mean, tears would roll down my face if that was the case. But they'll start now because the professor just dropped a dime on us. Come on. That's right, boys and girls. 1,400 in here. Coming up, thank you, Professor, on the audio here from the show. Serious question. How many people honestly think he gets hammered and throws things, trash, break things, and next day he's like, I was attacked? I 100% believe that he's, punching walls, breaking shit. He has no control of his emotions. And once he gets drunk, then it's like he has no control of not having control. You know what I mean? All bets are off at that point. So he's delusional enough where he can convince himself that he has OCD, but I don't think he wakes up the next day and was like, I was attacked. I think he's confused maybe because he blacks out every night. But yeah, that's my thoughts. Thank you. Thank you, Fluxus Dabbler. Looks like the cat's pissed all over that hat. Yeah, it looks like a little more than sweat. That's for sure. Drunky's going to try and bully his way into the Zeppelin band set. Hey, guys, Roadhouse. Here's $5 of my brand new own money. I'll be at the game tomorrow. Nice. So can't watch the tapes live. Play a little bit tonight. Go Bills. For you, anything. I'm going to get to him right now. John Sealing a Lies gifting one. Thank you.
Douchebag says, huh?
We appreciate all the support. It helps keep everything up and running here, man. So thank you guys. I-80 Murder, Ray DeVito. Stuttering John looks like an old washerwoman from Slovenia. And no man wants that look. Stuttering John squeegeed my windshield at a red light. God, that would be great. Like, you know how they found that homeless guy with the announcer voice? That guy? Be great if, like, 3 years from now, John's cleaning somebody's windshield. You're like, aren't you the guy from the Dabbleverse? That's right. I don't know why he would talk like the announcer, but all right. Here's a little taste. Give him something. Now, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. You want me to just let this run, or do you want me to interject? Because yeah. One, if you want me to just let it run. Two, if you don't, it's a little meaty. So all right, let's see. Let it run.
I will tell you, I got 3 kids. I got, I was married to a Jewish woman, and I'm Catholic, right?
Am I hearing music in the background?
What?
So kids are like half Catholic, half Jewish. Some would say they're Jew-Catholics or cashews.
I don't know if we can play this tonight, Shuli.
Yeah, I was just having a little fun.
I will tell you, I got 3 kids.
Fucking killer. All right.
Frog thought that was beside his head.
All right, here we go. This is from the Ricky Melton show. How many people were there? Do we know?
That many?
Whoa, hold on. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I think I count 11, but you never know who's behind the stage. All right.
Tell you, yeah, I got 3 kids. I got, I was married to a Jewish woman, and I'm Catholic, right? So kids are like half Catholic, half Jewish. Some would say they're Jew-Athlics or cashews.
I know I said I would just let it run, but I can't because those jokes, first of all, I do not believe for a second he came up with those. Those jokes are terrible, but they're too good for him to come up with. That makes any sense. I bet you anything that one of his writer buddies wrote him some jokes, and these are the product of whatever he wrote for him.
But I gotta hand it to my wife, because we had 2 girls up on top, and then my wife finally gave me my son. As soon as I find out who the fuck the father is, I'm gonna kick his ass. But I will never forget it, because my son was the first baby born on New Year's morning. In fact, he was born at 12:14 in the morning. The newspaper came and took pictures. And the reason why I remember everything is because...
I mean, here's a great way to turn the audience off is brag about yourself while you're on stage. Is to drop your credits while you're on stage.
Right. You want to relate to people.
Right.
That's how to do it.
Right. Even Los Angeles Times was there. Who gives a fuck, dude? Get to the joke. This is the longest setup ever.
In the morning, the newspaper came and took pictures. And the reason why I remember everything is because New Year's Eve, we had a whole party. We had the Kardashians there. I actually did hang out with them. And, and everyone's there.
Wow. I actually did hang out with them guys. Hey, dude, this is nothing. Wait till you hear the entire set. Cumia wanted me to play it for him last night on Call of Duty. I'm like, nah, you gotta wait.
There's my wife. We just got done with dinner. She's washing the dishes. And then she runs into the bathroom.
I'm sorry, but so his wife's about to give birth any day, and he puts together a New Year's Eve party at his house. Right? Because he's very considerate of what Susanna is going through and what she has to do. And then somebody mentioned this, that he dead named his kid by saying he had a daughter in the bit.
Yep, he finally got his son, even though his firstborn was a son.
Right. Wow. I asked Drunky why he begs Zumach to come to his house, and then when he shows up, he calls the police, and Froggy playing the Zeppelin behind Drunky's act is a genius. Okay, so you asked a valid question. He won't read your question, but he'll take your fucking money. Yeah, guys, fuck him. Stop giving him money. Let him fucking sit there with nothing on Cameo. He's already coming back. He did some awful... posted his Trump prank call today. It was fucking... just remind everybody how terrible it is. And then he plays this news story where one of the news guys goes, I'm a huge lifelong fan of Howard, and I got to say, I'm so disappointed in John's call. He goes, he asked him questions the real senator would ask, or a reporter would ask. He's like, fucking sucked. And John's playing that, taking a victory lap. Idiot. All right, I'll go back. Sorry.
She's washing the dishes, and then she runs into the bathroom. I chased after her. I'm like, honey, what's wrong? She was like, my water just broke. I'm like, well, that doesn't mean you have to stop washing the dishes. Come on, I'm ready for fucking dessert. Oh, fuck off.
That's really gross.
Ugly stuff. They're all gone.
Silence. Oh, fuck off. I knew that was coming. Oh. You guys want to hear that end one more time? I know I do.
I will tell you, fucking dessert. Oh, fuck off.
Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Hot one. That was a hot one.
We did receive a text message from our friend that filmed that.
Yeah.
And I thought it was very funny.
What did it say? I was planning on sticking around longer and going up to him at some point at the end of the evening. However, after looking at all the shit that came out of his mouth, I honestly did not want to get anywhere near him. He's a gross, gross motherfucker. I am not a germ phobia by any stretch of the imagination, and I was grossed out. I was 12 feet away from him when he released that horrible liquid discharge from his nose and mouth in the air. If I get sick this week, it's his fucking fault.
So what that's in reference to is, well, first of all, no, I don't want to spoil too much, but he sneezes in the middle of his act.
Yeah, yeah. And it's, I mean, people cleared out faster than they did in the Palisades when the fires hit. Like it was, it's unbelievable. Yeah, so we'll be playing that in its entirety tomorrow night with the boys returning and the boss, Anthony.
It's gonna be a long show tomorrow.
It's gonna be a long one. I don't even know if we'll get to the package because we got to go over the Cardiff stuff. We got to go over the set. I think there was something else. Well, the boys haven't seen this cameo. We'll have to go over that again. Gonna be a long one. Happy New Year, Uden. Thank you. John goes to the gym. He only shows his wimpy biceps. Even that looks weak. Uncle Rico. Thank you. Constantinople. Clearwater Chad. Time to call Shuli's dad. Laugh my ass off. It's like watching a quiet thriller in the theater next to the one playing a Marvel movie. Waking up today was fun, realizing John knows that we know that he knows that he's a pussy. Isn't it great, Sal? All the best to the family, buddy. Is Clearwater Chad writing for John? Sounds like it. Well, I will give away another little something with the set, which I didn't bring this up to you, Frog, but I found it very interesting that it seems to me like his speech is very weird. He's growling the whole time on stage. And I think my takeaway from that is because he's hammered by the time he went up there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He has no rhythm or timing on top of the jokes being terrible. What are you saying? A gross, disgusting mangina of a human being. Hashtag FSJ. Yeah. Split this between Joe and Andy. You got it. Hey, 8 quarters between the two of you.
What was that, 100? I was looking away.
Yep. He used to say on his original pod that he had the Tonight Show writers over on weekends, and he said they'd write for his act. By the way, nothing new. That's not true. Isn't there something new in there?
I think the closer, or would you call that a closer? But I don't recall having heard that before, that joke. But I will say, I think it's stolen, and I'll tell you where later.
Love that. Love that. Yeah, it's tough to remember if he has something new in the sea of old shit that he's been doing for over 20 years. Then not for nothing, you should be pretty polished and used to it. He did these jokes 20 years ago. Yeah, exactly. And he did him again last night. The drunk eagle has landed in Bama. So excited. Beautiful. Love it. The doc in the building. We'll tell you more about it later. Can barely hear John over the uproarious laughter. I told you. I have never once thought I could be a comedian, but I do think, and the majority of this chat could do better. Yes, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I hung out with the Kardashians. I shaved Chloe's back. What was it? He's up there. No, I really did hang out with them. There's 11 people there. You got to impress. You got to be the big shot in front of 11 people in somebody's yard. Unbelievable. So you think he'll pull a Jackie and say the audience was told not to laugh? I mean, that's just one of many possible lies that he's going to bring up, you know.
But he talks about, he used to rag on Bob for doing firehouses, and you've never played a real club. And now he's doing a gig in someone's backyard. It wasn't even a barbecue restaurant. It was a barbecue he was doing a gig at.
And guess what? In the grand scheme of things, comedy-wise, if you're coming back into shit, if you're kind of starting up again, there's no shame in that. There's no shame in that. You got to start something. You got to get Levity Live isn't just going to let you walk in and fucking headline a weekend when you haven't done it in 10 years. It doesn't work that way. So you have to literally start like you're back at open mics, which, again, no judgment there. It's about getting the reps in. It's about getting comfortable, hopefully, with all this new shit that you're coming with after 10 years or 20 years away. But that's not the case. With him, it's like he's sitting here telling you as if he just got off tour a couple weeks ago. He's that much of a stand-up comic. And that's why those gigs stand out so much, because he sits there and blows his own ego up and tries to sell us on the fact that he's a world-famous comedian. I've been Googled 9 million times. Guess what? You're in a backyard. You're in a backyard. So rather than just be honest and be like, yeah, man, I got to start from square one. I got to go do these gigs. I just need bodies and seats in front of me. That's it. So, yeah. And sometimes those shows can be the most fun and the best shows because there's no pressure. I'm in a backyard. It's not, guess what? It's not supposed to go well. But if you do well at a show like that, I mean, that's even better. Tomorrow sounds like a lot of show. Too much show for Duty? It might be, Duty. It might be. And I don't want you waiting in the wings for nothing. You know what I mean? Shuli, you keep stopping the tape right before I'm about to laugh my balls off. Give him a chance. The Kardashian bit might be new. You're right. We'll go through it again tomorrow. Don't worry, Scalzo. The first 2 rows of his one-man show will need plastic sheets like a gat. Apparently, from the source that we had there, first few rows may get wet. Or will. Not even a question of may. Fidget, gifting 1. Thank you very much. Get yourself your tier 2 memberships, folks. We're going to do the raid right after this. I saw Bob open for Artie in Orlando. The whole house was roaring with laughter, and that's a fact, Jack. Absolutely. Absolutely. He's a professional stand-up comedian. Doesn't matter what rooms, what name comedy clubs you've played. It's about when you go up, can you fucking do your job and get that entire audience laughing? Every time. Every time. And he doesn't need people to come over and write for him. He doesn't need any of that shit. That's what a comic does. But John wouldn't know that. So I guess his regular muscle memory is better than his comedic muscle memory. All his memory is shot because all he's doing is drinking. He's putting all his energy and work into drinking. So he's not going to be good at anything other than getting shit-faced every night. What's yellow, blue, and green and in my backyard? Oh, all right. Thank you. This is a work. You remove the laughter. Now that, he will say. Don't forget, this is the guy with the potato barbecue restaurant. He said
It was a barbecue restaurant.
he said that, and he said it was edited because they filmed it from the side, which made the performance bad somehow.
Well, this was filmed from the front.
Yeah. John is looking like the cafeteria guy on You Can't Do That on Television on early Nickelodeon. I got to see a picture. I know you're right. I just don't remember him. Cafeteria guy, and You Can't Do That on Television, please. Get the team on it. First rows need a poncho like Shamu or Gallagher. Agreed. Raid tonight, you say? Interesting. Yeah, I think so. I think you guys have earned that. You know, we love a good raid on a Saturday night. It's a lot of fun. Trying to see if there's anything else we wanted to get to before. Oh, yes, I remember. Absolutely. That is pretty good. That's pretty good. Pretty good pull. Pretty good pull. All right. So, what do we got for tomorrow? We got, did he break out the classic squeegee bit? I will not say if he did, if it was his closer, when it was done, if it was done. You'll have to tune in tomorrow to see for yourselves. But I promise you, the squeegee bit will not be on your mind tomorrow when you hear this shit. Oh, and I wanted to do this. Frog, that picture I'm posting in here in Discord. Let's show that, tease that for tomorrow. This is courtesy of Cardiff Electric over on Rumble and Patreon. Go support my man Cardiff. He revealed the breakdown, the notes from the animal control officer that came. And so here's a picture of the food and water situation for the cats. Okay. That's his floor of his place. There's a little bookshelf over here, and the cat's laying in there.
It looks like there's cat paw prints that are made in cat shit.
Yeah, those are 100% cat paw prints. Now, I've had cats. I know sometimes they like to put their feet in the water and play with the water. But let's say if they did do that, they shouldn't have footprints with litter.
Yeah, that would leave water footprints. Not
Exactly.
brown footprints.
Exactly. And all the litter boxes are in that room. So the smell in that fucking small ass room, he's sitting here bragging about owning a house that he bought with his own money, and his mother's not even there, and he's being shoved into a closet with all his toys, all his pets. And rightfully so. Imagine what the rest of the house must have looked like if people had to come over and clean. This is the one area where they don't clean. So imagine what the rest of that fucking house looked like. Insane. So we'll be going over that over those fun facts that Cardiff found. All right. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to jump on, and we had the cameo, and I wanted to play a little bit of the stand-up show. Our source was there, filmed in HD. So tune in tomorrow night for the full set. It's a good one. Not the way you would like someone to talk about your set. What are you booing for? What do you want? I'm not gonna do a package without the boys. Come on, we need the whole crew here. It's more fun that way. And we're gonna go raid. We're gonna go find some shows on YouTube, smaller shows, and we're gonna make them money or we're gonna make them angry. That's You're not supposed to put the food and water near the litter, A. The cats don't eat where they poop, and B, most litters have clay, which will kill them if they ingest it. Correct. Yes, she is right. You do not put, they don't shit where they eat, as the saying goes. Rightfully so. Do you? Oh, look at this. Coach Satellite Man, 16 months. Can you tell us how long the set was? Yes. So, if he claimed he was going to feature for this guy, correct?
I'd have to look back at the tweets. I don't know if he said feature because he was not the feature. When he leaves the stage, they announce some other woman that's coming up to feature.
Okay, so my take is...
It was like a guest spot.
Exactly, guest spot. Now, most of the times when you do a guest spot or when you give someone a guest spot, you usually give them 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes max. Because odds are there's more, there's a host, there's a feature, there's the headliner. If you're going over an hour and change before the headliner hits the stage, it's not, it's too long of a show. People are burnt out. If everybody's good, they're laughed out. You know what I mean? So if they're giving guest spots, it's usually 5, 8 minutes, 10 minutes max. Correct me if I'm wrong. His set was over 15 minutes.
Well, the recording's 15 minutes. There's a little bit before he starts and after, so more like 14-ish, I would think.
It's gross. It's gross. If a guy's offering you a guest spot, it's the one thing you don't want to do is run the light, is go over your time. It's just a respect thing. Plus, you haven't been on stage in so long. Go in stages. Go in baby steps. It'll be better for you. Do 5 minutes.
Oh, Shuli.
What?
Do you think that's why he still does those old jokes? Remember someone said a few minutes ago that Tonight Show writers wrote jokes for him back in the day? Maybe that's why he still does those, because they won't write new jokes for him.
But they're not supposed to. He has to write new jokes for him. You know what I mean? They didn't need to write the jokes for him the first time. But I'm sure, much like he conned, who was it? Grillo and Ganji to paint his place and move his stuff. He cons people into doing shit for him. That's the one area where he's really smart. So yeah, there is no even if it's polished, even if you did it 20 years ago, start with 5 minutes of it and get back in it's just about getting comfortable again. Sunflower. Oh, yes, I did this one. Thank you, Sunflower. What up, loiterer?
My paywall.
Get in here. Thank you.
That's a level 2 as well.
Thank you. Level deuce. The deuce.
Wait,
So was Dabble Babble. That was level
Let's
2 as
go.
well.
Dabble Babble.
fair enough.
Let's go. Just getting here. What are we doing tonight? We're answering the rest of these super chats, and then we're going to rate it up, brah. One day those cats will rebel against him and get sex changes. Why would you want the litter box where you sleep? Because the cats here, Eugene, the cats were never supposed to be here. In my opinion, the mom doesn't want the cats. It's too much. She's already got her own cat. I don't even think the mom wants to live there. I don't think she wants to go there. I don't think she wants to live there. And she definitely doesn't want these fucking cats and the mess that comes with it. Cats in the bedroom and the silver cores, little Vince Blue and Joey C on the moon. Thank you, Johnny Payton. Number 8. I like it. It's got some legs. Trying to be less like Stuttering John and going to detox tomorrow. Every day I don't drink, I'm pledging to Super Chat. These tapes are gold. Can't wait for more. Oh, please. You have no idea when it comes to gold tapes. Oh, I got nervous. Stare into my word maker, my brand new own money. That really scared me. PDD, love you, pal. Thank you for the $5. His name's Pete D, Dad. Thank you, Pete. 1410 Lions. All right, there's your update. You got your Stuttering John update. You got your Lions update. And now I think we're going to go over to the raid. Yeah?
Boom!
Oh, hold on. I have breaking news. Breaking news. Hold on. Fuck, I'm glad I didn't sign off just yet. This is good. Here we go. And boom. Check this out.
Oh, Shuli.
All right. That's all I had.
I really don't like that one.
Yeah, I do too. Don't go, says Project Mayhem. Well, I'm not. I'm just going behind the wall. Tier 2. You can come with me. We're going to do a fun little show called The Raid, where you make the call. You be a part of it. And we will be back with our, Sunday night Rico Jam. Again, the boss joining us tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Anthony Cumia, Anthony Zenhauser, Anthony Mike Morse, the boys in the back, myself, and all of you. Hey, Shuli, can you try to do a show about Riley Martin? How about just his voice from time to time? I really don't want to get locked into a full. He's great. So there is a video. Can talk more if you want. What? Yes, there is video. There is video. Marzy's a new member, tier 2. Come on.
Behind my paywall.
People are fucking serious about this. One free raid you want. One free raid. Donna G, ain't nothing free about that.
Fuck
Come
you,
on.
Mike Morse. Thanks.
Come on. Motherfucker, I'm on probation. Oh, we got an update. Zen killed it tonight.
Boom.
I never had any doubts. That dude is fucking great. Famous.
If he's done, he could be here with you right now. What the fuck?
And no excuses. Famous Stuttering John quotes as read by Riley Martin. Maybe we'll try that. I actually did hang out with the Kardashians. That is true. Yeah, we can try it. Why not? I'm not married to anything. What email can I send my Stut Joe cameo to you? The Uncle Rico Show pod at gmail.com. And that goes right to Frog's asshole. It would be wonderful if John stopped breathing in the cats and the cats ate him. It's funny because I've had that image in my head of it ending that way too. It's just like taking a toe, starting at the toes. Or they go in the asshole. Animals love starting at the asshole. Especially this animal. All right. Let's get ready to go. 5 minutes. We'll be behind the wall, tier 2. Thank you to everybody. Yeah. Thank you, Cap. Thank you to everybody hanging out tonight. If you gifted, if you super chatted, if you just hung out and had a good time, we appreciate it. Hit like on your way out. We'll see you tomorrow at 7. Have a great night. Bye, everybody. The Raid.
That's all for the Uncle Rico Show. That's all for the Uncle Rico Show. Grab one more beer and shout out, Skull Good. Bye.